Alright, we got it is currently 8 o'clock in the morning. Um so I don't really know what to say. The Nabushi patch, I made that video like 2 days ago, well, just over a day ago. Um and I'm a bit disappointed. I think a lot of us are. I think a lot of people that were expecting a bit more in terms of like the patch notes, they had already disappointed me, but I was thinking, maybe there is some hope. Maybe 34 milliseconds does make a difference. Uh, it doesn't. It's still reactable as hell. It's better. It's getting there, but it's not what we need. Um, and Nabushi is now like probably one of the hardest characters to play in 1v1. I would say she's probably the worst character in 1v1 behind Scent, because Scent at least gets 25 to 65 parry punishes in 1v1s, whereas Nabushi now only gets from 18 up to 39. So in reality, Scent can just turtle and bait out parries. He's got variable timings and that, so I would say that Scent is arguably better than Nabushi now. The only thing that Scent doesn't really have is like an option select, but he has 100 millisecond vulnerability on his heavy, so what's the point, So Scent, I would say, is better than Nabushi. It's just weird, like if you've played her, she feels good. Her flow, her guard break snappiness, it's all there. Her speed, it's good. But what isn't good is the fact that the light can just easily be blocked on reaction, at least on PC. Blocked on reaction, and the kick is just easy to dodge, and it's still punishable by guard break. If it was punishable by dodge attack only, I'd be alright with that. Right, similar to how Valkyrie's sweep is now, I'd much prefer that. Because A, it got a damage nerf in general, it got a speed increase, but it's just not even worth, because it's still easy to dodge and it's still very punishable. For example, Raider can get easy 40 damage on you if he's near a wall. Trying to think who else can get big boy damage. Like anyone can get guard break, and then your guard break is like your best punishes come from there, unless you're Highlander. I don't know why, but the game's FPS thing. Remember when I was saying the FPS in menus? It's kind of gone. It's kind of not. I've had like 1 or 2 games where it's still there, but like 1 or 2 like post games or early games. But before that, like I would get it every game. Now it's a very big improvement, and we are taking forever to get into this game. Come on, why aren't we loading in? Hello, why is my game like dying? Why am I on 15 FPS? Fuck you going on? Oh, it might be services. If it's services, I'm gonna gut my computer. Alright, it might not be. But it's just like, there's so much unnecessary usage going on. Like, Uplay's using loads for some reason. Right, okay, let's just get on with this. We got a shaman. This character's so strong now, like she's actually so good. She was waiting for that. She keeps flickering that, but well, it's not really flickering, which is the issue. Rip. I think I'm gonna play Hitokiri a lot more, because like I like Kensei, I like Nabushi, and I like Hitokiri. Those are like the main 3 characters that I've enjoyed playing a lot. Especially Hitokiri, which first came out, but she's got a bad rep now of being the Ooga Booga character, which I can't disagree with. But boy is she strong, like she just absolutely destroys in 1v1s. Look at that. Like with the guard break changes, you just can't escape her anymore. Like you can't back dodge her. You used to be able to just back dodge, and you still kind of can to an extent. If the distance is already provided, you can keep the distance, right? But if she's up and close, there's no way you're gaining any gain on her. We'll kick again. Oh, see, he's dodging there. You can bleed me all you want. That was really predictable. Oh, grab me through that. Oh, I thought that would have thingy because I haven't thrown a second light this entire game. Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, I forgot it comes out from the left. Like, well, like it goes. Like it's a left-hand swing, not a right-hand. I thought it was a right. I threw that out just because I thought he was gonna like see an indicator and back dodge, and then the zone would catch him. But he just kind of failed to parry it, and I don't think he was expecting it. But the whole process was to catch the back dodge. No, so Hitokiri is like extremely powerful now in 1v1s. I would argue is one of the best. Like in terms of safety, her overall like trading ability, well, her trading ability, her mix-up potential, and her health are like the main three that are like keeping her in A tier. I don't think S tier, but very high A tier now. She definitely has potential to be really strong in like ranked and tournaments. She has that viability, which is awesome, because I need a character that's viable, man. You know, Kensei's good. Kensei's got a good damage buff now on his heavies, on like, well, his second heavy. His lights got a bit faster, but they're still really telegraphed, and I'm enjoying Kensei. I do enjoy a good Kensei fight, right? But Kensei is very limited in terms of his pressure, and it's really only that top heavy that causes any pressure, and you know, that basically just makes well, because it's like 1,000 milliseconds, like, which is 1 second, it's very easy to just interrupt it with like a light, or I don't know, like PK zone is a great example. Like me and Pano, we mirror, well, we didn't mirror, we fought in a duel, and he was playing PK, I was playing Kensei, and the second he saw that top heavy, or well, the second he saw the top indicator, he option selected it. And it worked every time, because Kensei has a long fate time on that top heavy, and yeah, he can dodge out of it, and I think that is possible, but it's too slow. I think the fate time is something like 500 milliseconds on it. It is no, it's 400 milliseconds before it hits, so it's 600. So yeah, it is a slow fate time. It makes him easily interruptible, and his only other unblockable, which is his big slam heavy, third heavy, it's really like you can parry on the last frame, and the only way to like sort of make it really believable is if you can feint it on the last frame, which is hard to do but very possible. And then Nobushi is just generally just trash now in 1v1s. She has no offense, she has no defense, she has like a mediocre option select, like below mediocre option select now. The zone is telegraphed, it can sometimes look slow as hell, even though it's only 600, which is pretty slow, but generally not bad. There's a lot of like issues with Nobushi now, but I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna try and get maybe 1 or 2 videos out with her, but me and Payne basically said it's gonna be very difficult to get good gameplay for Nobushi because of how easily countered she is now. Like, I understand that now she's on a level playing field with everyone else's defense. You know, there are a few who have really good defense, like Conqueror, right? They have really good defense, but in terms of the rest of the cast, like Hitokiri, they're in sort of the same boat now. Oh, that was nice. Alright. Oh, I caught him through my heavy there. Very nice. I meant to feint that. Yeah, really predictable there. Hitokiri has pressure if she can get close, which I think is right. So
Round 2.
that's why Warden's probably the most powerful, is because Warden can stay at a distance and cause pressure, but Hitokiri has to be close. Oh, that was nice. Ah, see, there we go. I dodged that game. Ooh, that range. Oh yeah, I was waiting for that. Well played. I think I was thinking there, you know. Wait, is that the new one? It is, isn't it? Because he doesn't use a feet. Yeah. So with that thought process, I was 2 kicks, you know, and like conditioning him to think the kick is coming, but then he like outthought it and thought, well, now he's probably gonna
Round 3.
do the sweep. Similar to Warden though, you shouldn't commit to much stuff. I just realized I have like 20 alarms on because I thought I was gonna go sleep a lot, like sleep through it all. Oh, that was nice. Nice. Damn, that's it. Got to always stand back. Yep, nice option select. That's a yikes from me. Yep, Conqueror. What a great fight. There's not much you can do against Conqueror. It's just kind of like the double timing. It's ridiculous. Like, no, don't do this. Oh, he got me. Honestly, expecting something to follow up there. I threw that out just because I've fainted a lot this game. Also, I needed the win. I really needed that 40 damage, or just like generally. Oh, he's got a 70 ping. He like jumps between 30 and 70. That's I don't want to blame the ping for stuff, but that might be why it's a bit hard to dodge the shield bash. I mean, it's not like it's easy. It's just gonna be a lot harder now. Still pretty predictable now. Ooh. Nice. Am I just not dodging that on the right timing? Nope. I forgot about the hyper armor. I was so focused on the kick mix up that I could have just used the hyper armor, and I did. Hey, fair play. Yeah, see, told you, there's my second alarm. It's been 3 minutes since my first alarm. I set like, what? The next one goes off at like 1/2 past, it's 23 minutes past. And then the next one goes off at 34. So I literally set them for like 5-minute intervals, just because, like, just random times. Some longer than others, but just enough for them to make sure I'm actually awake, because I want to get up early today, because I've been sleeping in loads. So I really want to just get up a lot earlier and just get recordings done. Hell Darking, this guy plays Hitokiri and he's an absolute bastard. Like, he's smart. He's smart in how he plays. He's predictable. But it's because of his character choice that makes it so hard to deal with. And, like, you've noticed on the non-Conqueror game, who was I fighting? What character was it? I'm trying to think what character it was. I can't even think what character it was. Anyway, the point is, no, never mind. I was gonna say it's a Lawbringer, but it's not. The point is that, looking at it, if you don't have a neutral bash, this character is gonna be a bastard to fight, right? Even this matchup is kind of difficult, but with a bit of thinking about stuff, you could probably do it. So I got the health advantage here at least, so that kind of puts me in a good position. So now we can just start trading with each other. Yeah, you see, this is all he does. All he does all game is back dodge. This is literally all he did last game. It's just like sit far away enough and back dodge because he's scared for some reason. I don't really know. I don't know what he's thinking. Like, I don't understand though, because Hitokiri doesn't have that kind of range. Why would you back dodge? It doesn't really make sense, because then you're not even in range to punish me if I do something. So it's kind of like, haha, I said do, but oh, I should have let it go. See, he just keeps like, what is he doing? Yeah, let me just back dodge. See, now the distance is provided, so you can kind of stay further back. I don't understand him. That was nice. Yeah, that was predictable. You fated like 3 of them. Oh, nice. Bad execution. The thing is, like, I just don't understand. Like, why do you back dodge? I understand that, like, you can get the light if I whiff something, but really, you're gonna play like this? You're not gonna, like, this is like basically kiting strat of Hitokiri. Like, I understand staying at this distance for this. He's actually kind of closing. This is probably the closest he. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the back dodge. See, I'm just not confident with my heavy parries, man. That was nice. Thing is, as well, when I played Nobushi against him, we were about this distance apart, right? And all I did was a light attack, right? A light attack, literally, probably one of the worst ranged Nobushi attacks, other than maybe the kick. And he rolled. Yeah, come on, man. Like, I don't understand. He's like turtling,
Round
but
4.
why? It's a weird way of turtling as well. I understand that he's being really safe, and the main way of being safe is being out of range, right? That's the main way of being safe. I actually just love how this character can chain into everything. Yeah, easy. Easy predictions on that round. I gave him what, three guard breaks or 2 guard breaks and then the confirmed kick. Well, not the confirmed, but like I predicted that the kick would then land. And then I thought, well, I've just guard broken him like 3 times and he's fell for it. So this time I'll just kick. This character is really easy to pick up. I think it's a good intuitive character for someone new to learn. Similar to how Warden is, it's very like straightforward. I'm not really mentioning him just because he's just being a bastard about how he plays. Like, there's no fun in that. I think the character is fun to play as, not necessarily fun to fight. I will admit that she's not fun to play against, but with the right matchup, you can have a good time. Like if you have a neutral bash, like Conqueror, I think Conqueror is a fair matchup. They both, and like Vortigo as well, because they've both got pressure but in different ways. So Hitokiri has pressure when she's close and you've got that combo going. She needs that heavy or that light to get off, and then the pressure starts. Conqueror and Vortigo have pressure whenever they do a dodge forward. Or Vortigo has, I would say they both have pressure from neutral, which makes them better in terms of like offense, but they can also interrupt Hitokiri and they don't have to necessarily trade with Hitokiri, unlike someone like Peacekeeper or Orochi that relies on trading with Hitokiri because that's the best way of playing her. So, you know, there's that. Would I agree that Hitokiri is a poorly designed character? Like, I think that's sort of a thing I keep coming back to is I think the hyper armor is just a poorly designed mechanic. I think it's a smart thing to have, but not as an like on an opener heavy. Chain I think is alright. Having it in chain's fine. Like I think Warlord is probably the best example for hyper armor. Like it comes in pretty late, and therefore it's like kind of more of a niche thing, and it's not a main part of the character. But then you have Hitokiri, and it comes in about 300 milliseconds, and it's just like what? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. At least the new character, what's his name? Jormungandr, which I've not played a second of because he just doesn't look good. His hyper armor is 400 milliseconds, which is good. We haven't got another Hitokiri situation on our hands where it's just Ooga Booga heavy on indicator. Like Jormungandr, haven't played a single game. All I did was change his gender because I wanted to see what the male one looked like compared to the female. Just like, what even is this character? I could put on the I don't know, this character's weird. Like, I don't understand his playstyle. What is, like, I understand he's supposed to be like the stamina bully, but it's kind of easy just to predict and then dodge. And you don't even have to predict it, it's kind of reactable. Let's see this new execution, because like, oh yeah, it's this one where she like, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, when I went in Jormungandr's execution, it's like, oh yeah, new ones came out. And I forgot what Hitokiri's was. This one's alright, I just don't execute people, it wastes time. Like, why do I want to execute people in a duel? In like brawls and fours, I can understand because it's health or it's speed. But in ones, it just slows down the clock and I'd rather not. Oh, where's the... No, which one is it? Oh. There you go, I want to try and find the The one where he like brushes the floor. I need new customization. I don't know. I'm going with like the edgy look, but I think Hitokiri's like customization's really limited. I think her color, like the main thing she has is like color, slightly lower. Rep 10 slightly lower. MMR reset, boys. MMR reset. Rep 10, really? There's no one on. It's 8:30 in the morning. I understand that no one might be on, but like, oh well. Maybe it's a Smurf. Rep 10 on your Smurf. Like, if you have Rep 10 on your Smurf, like GG, that's like a lot of time point to like a second account. Right, let's get it. Let's get it, boys. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do the guard break. Yeah, that was really, really smart. Let's do it again. Okay, he didn't do the bash, which means we can just guard break him. I know I did the Ooga Booga. Don't judge me. Damn it, he parried me. Oh my god, I finally parried it. That's the first time I've parried Lawbringer's Light. That's the first time that I've parried Lawbringer's top light on from like neutral. It's just like such a janky animation, so it's hard to like deal with. It looks faster than 400 mil, well, 333 because it's from neutral and therefore it's delayed. But it looks faster than 333. I've just done it again. Aha. You just can't dodge. You can't dodge it. What is this? Why did I? How have I parried that twice? What? I don't understand that. I've never managed to parry it on reaction. The only time I've managed to parry it before is on prediction when someone's done the zone, because people tend to follow up the zone with a top heavy. Damn it! I meant to cancel that. Damn it! He's actually better than most people when it comes to mix-ups. Damn it! There we go. Back to old. Nice. Nice, and we'll kick. Hey. Hitokiri. Hey. It's a bit of a shame he's rep 10. Bit of a shame. Like, what's that? I'm trying to think how many duels there is. We'll do one more. I just don't want to make videos too long. Like, that Nobushi, no, the Kensei video I made that was like 47 minutes. I thought that was like half an hour. I didn't realize how long that was until like I finished it. I was like, oh yeah, that's about half an hour gameplay. Look, it was 50 minutes. I was like, right, sick. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna watch all of that, but enjoy. Like, I like making them half an hour because it's like a good amount to if you want to learn from it. I think, to be honest though, there's no skill cap with Hitokiri. She's just a brain dead hero. But like with Nobushi or Kensei, there's a lot of skill involved there. Oh, I forgot what I was saying, but it was some. Yeah, so like with the long videos, it's like I can talk in between. The queues are long sometimes, right? But I can talk between it, and hopefully that keeps you guys entertained. But the gameplay is like where I shut up, so there's a good balance between me focusing and showing good gameplay, big quotation marks, and me having just a general chat about the game or about my life or whatever. So yeah, pretty good. It's just a shame that no one's in it. If I can't find a game in like the next minute, then I'll probably just end the video. But I don't want to. Like, the thing is with editing, is that's what killed me off last time and why I stopped doing YouTube, because I just didn't want to edit anything. I started YouTube with like loads doing edit stuff and all this, just like funny edits and just messing around, like a lot of memey stuff with For Honor, just having a good time with it. But the thing is, that kind of what killed me, and I was like, this is just so much effort that I can't be bothered. But what I will be bothered doing is like giving more educational look on stuff, mainly because Payne sort of talked me into it. But I think we're on like the same level of like, we're like very similar sort of skill, so it works well enough to where I don't even know really what I'm saying anymore. I'm just trying to like, can I find a game, please? Hello? Is anyone actually playing? It's 20 to 8. I mean 20 to 9. Damn, this is gonna be a long video. 20 to 9. I want to play one more game. Hitokiri's fun. She's got offense. Oh, Nabushi's so bad. I want to make a video on Nabushi, like just on how pure. Oh, we found a game. Like she's so bad. It's a oh no, I changed up the good one. I changed up the other good customization. That looks vile. Alright, Raider, this can work. This is another fair matchup, I think, with Hito, because like Raider's got bigger damage and better hyper armor than her. The only issue is that it's comboed. The only issue is, well, no, Raider's pretty fair thing. Rep 17, boys. We in here. We 20 to 9 over in the UK, and Rep 17. Epic. It's gonna be the last one. I don't know if I'm even gonna upload this. It's just been poor, just like queue times. Bro, this game, hate it now. The new characters over last year have ruined it for me. So the new characters have ruined it for you.
Round 1.
Wait, he's gonna leave the game? Alright, he's just up and dipped. Alright, yeah, that's it, boom. And new characters have ruined the game. He's playing Raider. Like, Raider is easily probably the most annoying character in the game right now for a lot of people. And he's just dipped. It's just dipped on me. Right. Epic. See you guys just whenever.